Marston's Domain.
Hey everyone, Marston here, and today I want to talk about Super Mario Party, because I had already made my mega rant, and some time has passed, and I wanted to give my impressions of how I feel about the game as of now, and to just see if anything's changed. So, I've been going through the game to try to just unlock everything, because I bought it digitally, so I can't sell it, so I'm like, you know what? Let me just try to get my money's worth out of it. So, I've been unlocking stuff while talking to my friends on Discord, and we screen share through our capture cards so we can actually see what we're doing. And by doing that, it alleviated a lot of the slow aspects of the game that I'm not a fan of, because I feel like the game is too slow. When I do the board games, you have to watch everything the computer player is doing. You can't speed any of it up, and all of that was alleviated in the older Mario parties. You could speed up text, you could skip things that the computer players did, you could do a lot to speed up the game, and overall, just a lot of the stuff in the game was just sped up anyway. Because this is going to sound really nitpicky, but in Super Mario Party, when it's the last turn, you can honestly still get items. Why? In all the older games, when it was the last turn, it would say the shop is closed, it would tell you that you can't get items when you land on an item space. Anything that would involve you doing something in another turn, when it's the last turn, it would just tell you you couldn't do it. In Super Mario Party, it just does it anyway. So it's actually a waste of time. And again, I know this is going to sound very nitpicky, but this all adds to just, it's unnecessarily long. Because there's a lot of aspects of this game that I actually genuinely enjoy. But every single section, it just feels like there's so many missteps in it that I can't get behind it. Because some people get mad that I've ragged on this game because I don't play it with people locally, and they're like, well, that's what the game is for, so you're missing out on what the game was even intended for. I understand that, but when I was a kid, I bought these games regardless of if I would have people over or not to play it, because there was enough single-player content that I just enjoyed it anyway. So if I had people over, it was just a bonus. It was like, hey, now I can actually play the party mode. But playing against computers was fun, and there was always a overall single-player thing to achieve. Whether it was getting a certain amount of stars, and you unlock stuff or whatever, there was always something in the game. Even the very first Mario Party, you got stars, you had to put them in like this bank thing, and you unlocked all this stuff. And then there was even like a straight up single player mode where you had to go through a gauntlet of minigames. And I know that Super Mario Party has that too, but it doesn't have as much of a robust single player that the other ones had. Which leads me into the next problem, which is I still just am confused on why the online is so abysmal. I bought this game to play the minigames online because that's what they said that it would have. You can only play 10 of them. They still haven't commented on it, and it's looking like we're probably not going to get a patch. So why did they do it? I mean, they actually duped me into buying the game. Because the way I saw it was, I was like, okay, you know what? If the boards suck and all the other modes aren't good, I can play these minigames with my friends. Because I think the minigames are amazing. I love them. I think they're really creative. I don't mind that it has motion controls, and I normally am not a fan of motion controls. I think they're fun. And to not be able to play those online, it's ridiculous. The mode is there, and they won't let you do it. And then I was also looking forward to doing high scores with certain minigames and having a leaderboard. That's not there either. They have a leaderboard for the cups for the minigames, but again, there's only 10 of them. So why would I care? I don't want to do that. I wanted to be able to select whatever minigame I wanted, compete for high scores, and then I wanted to be able to go online and play any minigame I wanted against my friends. So that was another huge missed opportunity, and that was why I bought the game in the first place, was because it said you could play the minigames online with friends. And I assumed that it would be most of them, because I understand it not being all of them, because some of them may have not worked online. But to only have 10, that makes no sense. And then even with the boards not having online, I still don't really get that either. Because people say, you know, oh, people could rage quit or whatever, just throw in a computer player. So I still wouldn't really recommend this game to anyone. Definitely, if you are planning on just doing stuff online, do not get this game. For local play, if you are not really into the older Mario parties, like if you never played them a ton, I could see this game being fun, because the people that have said that they like this game, a lot of them have been people that did not play past Mario Party games, or at least not a lot. And that's where I can see people enjoying this game, because for me, it's tough. Because it's so slow paced. 10 turns takes an hour. The standard for the old Mario parties was 20 turns. 10 turns takes an hour. That's just too long for me. I liked being able to just run through them, have fun. It's chaotic. You never know what's going to happen. Do the next one. This one, it takes an hour, and sometimes you just get completely screwed over, and then you lose. I was okay with losing. Well, it was still annoying to lose, but I was more okay with losing in the older ones because it was so much faster. So I'm not sure why you can't skip text like the old ones. I'm not sure why you can't skip things that the computer players are doing like the old ones. I'm not sure why everything's been slowed down. I'm not sure why the online is so abysmal. This game could have been amazing. I've calmed down on how bad I thought this game was. I still am very disappointed. But this game has a lot of good qualities, but they're buried underneath all of the missteps. So hopefully this game still gets a patch. I thought I'd just give my thoughts on how I feel about the game as of now. And I really just think it's a shame if they don't patch it, because this game really could have been something great. So that's all I really have to say about this. Let me know in the comment section down below on what you think about all this. If you enjoyed this and want to support me, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Take care, everyone.